Please, when I introduce them, you welcome them with a round of applause. I'm going to start with this person who is a powerhouse in the African energy sector. And she's the CEO of Integrity Logistics and Consult Limited. She is a trailblazer in the oil and gas industry since 2008. She is a local partner for APAVE Ghana Inspection, a global leader in technical safety and inspection. Her leadership has secured partnerships with many multinationals like Tullow Oil and Modec, while earning her prestigious honors, including the Ghana 40 Under 40 Award and the African Leadership Magazine's Award for Excellence in Oil and Gas. Beyond her corporate success, she is a dedicated advocate for women's empowerment through her nonprofit Virtuous Boardroom. This person is the only person who came on my show on TV and gave my team money. Lady Ya Amaku Edu. A round of applause for her. Please, is that all we can do? Oh yes, I had to. She said I shouldn't say that, but I've said it. Moving on, help me introduce this woman who is a bilingual leader with over 15 years of experience in executive administration and logistics across West Africa's energy and financial sectors. Currently, she is an executive administrative officer at WAPCO. She is also a dedicated virtual facilitation specialist and the founder of her own event coordination firm. With an MA in Development Communications and a deep passion for creating seamless, engaging digital experiences, she is a true master of organizational excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, Lady Thelma Edem Obimpe. And finally, on my list of panelists, a dedicated professional with more than a decade and a half experience in customer service and operational leadership. Currently at the helm of the MTN Takrady main branch, she combines academic background in accounting and commerce with a hands-on entrepreneurial drive story. She is known for her commitment to excellence and her ability to lead high-performing teams in a fast-paced environment. She is very sweet. Please welcome Lady Justitious Dona Koba. Hey. 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 You see the fans she has? She is sweet. Yes. Please have a seat. So please, for this session, as you are enjoying your meal, I'll encourage that you also listen. I'll give room for a few questions so that we can go home early and on time. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
I don't even need to repeat the fact that you're looking beautiful because you reign, so you are beautiful naturally.
Thank you.
Okay. So my first question, Lady Donna, let me start with you. Okay. What does she reigns mean to you? In one sentence, what does it mean to you? But then if you want to add a few points, we don't mind. Your mic is there, please.
Sorry. Okay, thank you. Lifeway Women Network.
Beautiful in God's eyes.
Beautiful is indeed. I think a lot have been said about she reigns in our previous speaker's presentation. Reigning to me basically means leading with purpose. To me, she reigns when she knows who she is in God. She reigns when she is confident and when she uses her gift to bless others. But gift here doesn't necessarily mean preaching or singing, but then it can be a business skill that she can impact. It can be a listening ear. Basically, it's about character. How you show up is about integrity, it's about honesty, it's about consistency. Not you are good today, you are good, you are bad tomorrow. And then lastly, it's about it's about courage even in difficult times. Thank you.
Let's give it up for her. I think she has really explained it. And Lydia, you know, most of us know, we have experienced you and we know how very bold and confident you are which goes to say that you really believe in yourself. But can you share with us at which point you started believing in yourself?
Thank you. That's a good question. So I realized I was comparing myself to others because I saw them as role models. I saw them as people that I wish to be them. So I was comparing myself. Okay, so she's this or she's done that. So I want to be the same. But along the line, I've learned a lot of lessons. I've realized that we are all uniquely made. We are different. We can't be the same. So when I realized that, I'm like, okay, let me do it my way. And since then, I've been unique. I've been different. I've been me. I've been the kind of person other people would also want to see and try to,
emulate.
Yes, that's the right word. Emulate. Which at the end of the day, if I have time, and what I do most is to speak to people. I let them know that you can't be me. So I got to know that when I stopped comparing myself.
Wow.
Thank
you. Wow. Lady Thelma, please let me come to you. You do so much. I was reading about you. I was like, okay. It's not, recently there was an argument going on social media that in Ghana, we don't have good women to look up to. But I think Lifeway, we bet to differ. Every single one at this table is worth emulating. And so are you, Lady Thelma. But then tell me, how do you handle self-doubt? Does it happen to you? And how do you handle it?
Thank you. So I think the first doubt came when Gina called and she was like, I need you, blah, 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 blah. And she spoke a whole lot of English. She's actually my mate from secondary school. And then the first doubt was, why me? So I called another friend. And interestingly, the one she called, I presume, was doing way better than me. So I called her and she was like, oh, you gave my number to Gina. She was like, yeah. And this is it. She was like, so why not you? Then I called a second person and she was like, T, you're making a difference, but you don't realize it. And then I sit back and I realize for us in the corporate world, you need to mentor people. And as I sit here proudly, I've mentored a couple of people and two. One is a PhD student in Charlotte, California. Wow. And the second one is proudly graduated in Canada. And she's just a week ago, she sent me something. I have a surprise for you. She just bought a showroom car.
Oh, wow.
So you sit back and you ask, what am I doing right? Let's not doubt ourselves. In our own little way, we influence people differently. And like Gina said, what's in our heart? And Karen said, what are you carrying? And the lady pastor said it, what is your purpose? Don't identify yourself as a different person. Accept who you are. First of all, know who you are. And who are you? Beautifully made. Wonderfully made in Christ. Where are we leading? In our own small way. You don't need to be all over. Now everything is at our fingertips. Thanks to AI. Thanks to internet. 10 cities you can mash up on MTN. In your little corner, if you're just cooking Indomie, please go on TikTok and market it. Get your people, your friends, your circles, sell it to them. Take genuine feedback. I am in a male-dominated industry, and at a point in my department, I was the only female. I clashed. But here am I sent a 360 feedback, and the feedback was like, oh, you do this, you do that, you do that. And I was like, really? So I still do things right, in as much as I'm clashing, but you still need to take the wrong feedbacks and be a better person. Self-doubt shouldn't be part of us as women. Self-doubt shouldn't be it shouldn't even be in our dictionary. Let's have a purpose. Let's be influential. Let's know that yes, when I step up, I'm stepping with confidence. When I step up, I'm stepping with grace. And that's what matters. Let God lead and everything will follow. Thank you, yeah.
Thank you. My name is Ifwa.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's the beautiful lady sitting
Oh.
right by you.
I'm a Thursday born too, so unfortunately.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Efwa.
Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
But I'm still on you. Please don't put the mic down.
That's
You
fine.
mentioned that you are in a, I think the 2 years you are both in a male dominated industry. Sometimes you have to come off as a very strong woman, else of course you will be trampled upon. So now tell us how you are able to combine strength with grace.
That, I think strength is just something that's derived from God. And it's also born with passion. Like I earlier said, being in a male dominated environment, it's not easy. Some of us have gone through phases of life. Karen and I had a bit good discussion. Actually, let me just gear off a little. I actually called off my wedding a month to. That's like 13 years ago, where invitations have been sent. Families know everything. My mom sits back, "Are you okay?" And then she is even more broken than I, because I took a year to prepare myself and I figured I wasn't ready. So if you need strength, you need to be ready. And how is that derived? From the grace that we always seek from God. You know, there are a couple of, let me see, I think I have some Bible quotes. I am spiritual, but not to the level of the pastor. I know. Putting you on the spot, right? Do not mind me. Yeah. So they said in 2 Corinthians 12:9, it says, strength that is rooted in God, not self. And then what is grace? Because his grace is sufficient for you. For my strength is made perfect in weakness. So what's your weakness? Look for it, identify it, and battle it up with grace and strength. Thank you.
Thank you. Please let's give it up. Lydia. Lydia number 2. Well, for today, Lady Thelma, we are sticking with Lady Thelma. I can't call the two of you Lydia.
Okay.
No, so it is you.
Okay.
You know, this issue always comes up whenever women meet, the topic of women supporting women and all that. And before, in your previous answer, you did touch on the fact that in the past you were comparing yourself. So now that you are a better person, okay, how are you supporting other women rather than competing? Because sometimes we feel the need that this person is competing with me, even when the people are not even aware. They are living their lives, but we feel, oh, this person is competing with me. How are you intentionally working on that to make sure that rather than competing with other women, you are supporting them?
Okay, thank you again. Our is it CEO, our madam founder, exactly, can testify to the fact that in as much as I have my own like a network like she's got, I had to support her to do this today.
Yes.
She called me, she was like, no, I want you to be part of this. I'm supposed to be in class, I'm a Gempa, but I'm sat here because I need to support a friend, a sister, somebody who is driving the same course. So we are not here to compete. I know competition breeds competency, but that is not where we are now. We are here to serve the same God. It's not like a different God from what she is doing. So why compete? And I would also turn it to where I'm working. Even in as much as I'm working in the oil and gas and the male-dominated area, I have a huge competitor, Kofi Aban. A lot of people might know him. And we do a lot of things together, like trainings, we do inspections and other things together. And when we are bidding for contracts, we are both going like we are hungry for something. But when we see each other, best of friends. The last time I saw his post, when he was going for one of the Shatawale's program, and he was with a lady, and it's posted all around. And I called him, Kofi Aban, what's going on? I don't like what I'm seeing. What is this? Okay, I'm going to tell them to pull it down. So you see, he's a competitor. I'm not happy for what I saw, but I wasn't quiet for me to just sit down and tell him that exactly. So I was like looking out for him. What are you doing? I think you're going off the road. Look forward. So he is a competitor in the industry I'm working in, but I'm not competing with him. So in life, just as I gave the other example, I have a network as well, Virtuous Boardroom, where we have women like you. We talk to young girls to go away from teenage pregnancy, try to give them talks and other things. And I have the privilege to also go into that. She might have come to me and I just will say that, no, I'm not ready. I have mine as well. She can't say anything. And I went to the extent of supporting financially because I know that this thing in Takade is, for me, it messes me up for them to say that we are not supporting each other. So I had to. So I don't see women or myself competing with other women because we are different. Totally different. But we are here for a same cause. And I don't know the local adage, but it says when one person does it, it's really not well. But when a lot of people do it, it ends well. So why not support somebody and compete?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Lady Donna. See how Lady Donna is sitting down prim and proper like she can't talk.
That's Donna. That's yours.
How are you feeling?
Good, great.
Okay. So you've also manned MTN. You have even gone like to the regional and national levels and all that. You have been in a leadership position for quite. It's not even a few years. It's more than a decade. Yeah, like almost 2 decades actually. What is one lesson, especially in leadership, that you have learned the hard way?
Okay, thank you. To me, I think that as a leader, you can't please everyone. Once upon a time, I tried to make everybody happy in my team, and I realized that I can't do that. I need to focus and then stick to my values and my strengths. And then another one, you can't get everyone to buy into your vision and ideas. So you just have to focus and do what is right. Thank you.
Please, just a bit on that. When you can't please everyone, but then there are people in your team that you need to push your vision forward, what are some practical things that you did to make sure that your vision still moved on, though you can't please everyone?
I stood to my values, and I make sure that I have to hold everybody accountable to get the right results. Because in and as much that I'm pleasing you, it will not help with performance. But I want the results at the end of the day. So, like my lady said earlier, with a question that you asked with balancing grace and strength. Grace is how I show up with respect and empathy. And then the strength is the values that I uphold. So being empathy doesn't necessarily mean that I will not hold you accountable. At the end of the day, I need results and I need to hold you accountable to perform.
Wow. And I think a lot of us falter in that regard. Please, let's clap for her. Get any emotions, and then it comes back, it bounces back on us. So Lady Thelma, I'll come to you again. To you, what does it mean to lead as a woman? Do you know I have seen many women who lead and we want to come off as bosses, so we even lose our femininity in the process. So to you personally, what does it mean to lead as a woman?
Well, first of all, you need to learn to applaud yourself. Because it's not easy leading. Your communication is always taken out of context.
Yes.
Because women, we are emotional. So, unable to control that, you realize, oops, I'm always stepping on toes. So, I think Gina just hit it right. Emotional intelligence. And you need to articulate your communications very, very well. I'll give an example. Last year, our departmental retreat, it's all men. It was just 2 of us who were ladies. And I was facilitating, doing the back and forth, the groundwork, making sure all the managers had their speeches right. I think it was about 11 p.m. and I saw my whole general boss sent me a message, draft my opening remarks for me. And I was like, I was just about hitting bed. But these days we need to use what we have. There's AI. I didn't hesitate. I just went at it, drafted something, re-drafted it in my own English and sent it to him by 1 a.m. And he was delivering, and I saw him delivering. I was like, that is my work. But you sit back and you're proud because people look up to you and they feel you can deliver.
Yeah.
These are about almost 63 men and 2 women, so we're 65. And the photographer was a man. And I was standing there, I was like, Madam, as a Nigerian, oh yeah, I beg, come help your men stand, make a take photo now. And I was like, you are a man. Deal with them. Because I know they are not listening to me. So I just went, I was like, excuse me. And then they all just marched to where. And then you realize, oh, we have power that we don't even use. Right. We have power that we think it's not seen. Listen, we have power. Let's use it graciously. Don't let it get into your head, but articulate it with grace. Communicate with passion. Put emotions aside. If A is A, deal with it. Take feedbacks. You will always be a better person. You see yourself thriving and you wonder. Like Karen said, she decided not to do celebrities. Go the ordinary person. And you realize how much doors will open with ordinary people. True. Because we always assume, let me associate with people at the top. But associating from your class, helping people, being mentored, be a mentor to people in your own way, even with our children from home. We shouldn't let the teachers do all the work. Let's start from home. You realize there's a change, there's a difference, and there's always an impact. So back to your question, let's lead and communicate with grace. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's a good one.
So, Lydia, please don't put the mic there. No, you. Based on what Lady Thelma said, you seem to have overcome certain levels of self-doubt. So based on that, let me now ask this for the purpose of this gathering and for any woman who may be going through it. If any of us is struggling with self-identity as a woman, which I know a lot of women struggle with, even the teenage girls, I mentor girls, like all the time, they're coming to me with self-identity issues. So if even at our age, we are struggling with that, what advice would you give her? Lady Donna, I'll ask you the same question so that we can get 2 sides to it.
I would say you have to own your story.
Okay.
And you should be unique. I have my story. Karen said hers. As she was delivering, I could see that I had some of it as mine. Yes. And I know a lot of people also can bear with me with that. And just as our lady founder was also delivering her speech, she said a whole lot of things that we know we are doing. That is not really right. So just own your story. See how your story is. Every story is unique. My father would tell you, make lemonade out of your lemons. We all have problems. Let's list them down. Let's see how we're going to solve it. And we need to make it uniquely ours. When they mentioned that story, you see when you started the whole thing, you didn't mention my name first. You said she is this, she is that. I knew it was me.
Yeah.
So that's the uniqueness of me. And everybody should own his or hers. Most of us are hers, so hers. And you tell your story as it is. When you are telling your story, it doesn't really have to get you to say more because people see you to be whatever you are painting. Somebody might sit somewhere, listen to a story, and she'll be like, oh, the person is talking about me, or the person is talking about Karen, or talking about Thelma. So if you own your story, you'll be known uniquely. And I think that is the best, to identify yourself. Yeah, thank you.
Okay,
Yes.
so I'll just add to what Lady R said. If a woman is struggling to identify her identity, I would also want to say that she should know her worth, her value. Because most of the times we think that our value depends on people's opinion. No. It doesn't depend on relationship status. It doesn't depend on titles. It doesn't depend on position. But you have to build your skills. You have to find your purpose, discover your purpose in life. Like we went to Gomwada, we drew our purpose passport. So that is what I want to say. You need not to compare your journey with anybody. I mean, it's in progress. When your timing is right, the Lord God will make it happen. Everybody's journey is different. My path is different from yours. My experience is different. And opportunities are different. So just know your worth. Build your skills. Don't compare your journey and trust the process. Thank you.
Thank you. This is going to be my final question. I'll open the floor for just 2 questions if we have the time. Okay. So this one, it goes to all 3 of you. What daily habit helps you stay confident? So just one habit. Let's start from you, Lady Donna.
One habit.
One habit, just one habit that we can all do.
Okay. Actually, I have 2 main habits.
Okay.
All right. 2 main habits that keeps me grounded and focused. One is prayer, because when I wake up in the morning to face the day, I pray, I commit my ways to God. And
that makes you feel confident?
Exactly. It makes me feel confident. It gives me peace, inner peace to start the day. And then 2 is gratitude. I appreciate what I have now whilst I work towards what I want to achieve in future. So I celebrate small wins. I don't take blessings and progress for granted. So these are the 2 main
prayer and celebration of small wins.
Exactly.
So even if you buy some small tinkra, it's a big thing in your eyes.
It's a big thing for me.
Wow.
It's a big way.
Wow. Okay, Lydia.
Yeah, for me, I do more of affirmations.
Okay.
That was what we were brought up with. I am beautiful, I am strong, I am pretty, I can do this, that kind of, yeah. So on the 4th of March, just small, 4th of March was my birthday.
Yes.
And unfortunately or fortunately, we had an audit that day. So it was like 3 weeks to the birthday, they said, we're going to have an audit with you. And this audit was with Talof, and we've done just one in 2012. So having an audit in 2012 and having another one in 2026 is like a huge gap. So even the preparation, everything with my support system, I mean my colleagues at work, was really hectic. And just a day to the audit, that was on the 3rd, I told myself, I am bold, I can do this, and it's done in Jesus' name. And that day was my birthday, the 4th March. So driving to the office, my office is on the Aguna stretch, very far. So I live at Beach Road. So from Beach Road to my office, I was just making those affirmations. I can do this through Christ who strengthens me. I'm bold, I can do this, I am that throughout. And fortunately for us, we came out with from 9 a.m. till 3:30 p.m. We were sat in a conference room throughout. And definitely an auditor is expecting to get NCRs, that is non-compliance report. And for us, we thought we will as well get something, because he's coming to find faults. So we're ready, okay, whatever. And then at the last meeting, the exit meeting, he's like, okay, we didn't find any non-conformance. We have some observations. And observations are recommendations, something that we feel if you add to your system, it will work properly. And that was it. So I felt that all this while, those affirmations that I've been making for myself are worth making. So for me, that's what I do. I pray in the morning, and then it continues like that. I am bold, I can do it, I am pretty, I am this, that kind of.
Yeah.
And then it's worked for me, so I don't know if it's going to work for other people.
Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. I think we've all grown to learn the acts of prayer. So I think it's always, probably for everybody sitting here, it will be the first thing that we always do. And I think mine couples up with kindness, the act of kindness. I want, when people interact with me, when they see me, when they leave, how kind were my words? How kind was my action? Is she extremely nice? It doesn't really need to be doing an act of big service. Okay, yeah, take this table from here. Okay, I just want to help give a helping hand. Okay, she needs water to drink. I just pass over. These little acts of kindness goes a long way that we do not even know. So for me, it's living an act of kindness and seeing the impact that will give others when they interact with me. That's my.
I'm very glad you touched on that, because some people do feel like they're too big to serve others. So I'm very happy you touched on that. Thank you. Please, let's give it up for our panelists. And if you have a question, if my 3 minutes I'm giving you is over, I'll not take any question, please. So please, if you have any question, let's see your hand. Okay, can we have a microphone to Miss Karen Kane, please?
Or maybe let me shout.
Oh no, it's coming, please.
No, he's coming to get this.
It's coming to get this
Okay then.
Thank you.
So for us who do what we do every day, it's like doing the same thing over and over and over again. And I don't know about you, but do you reach a point where like midlife crisis, like especially in the corporate world, like you go to the office, you're seeing the same people, or even if you move offices, you're doing the same kind of thing. Do you reach a point where you feel like, should I change what I'm doing? Or, you know, do you actually get to that midlife crisis part where, I don't know, it's like you've done it, I've no. Does it happen to you? Because it does happen to me. Is it normal? And how do you navigate your way out?
Thank you. Please, who answer? Okay.
Thank you very much. And yes, we do. We burn out a lot. I report to 7 people and I interact with 162 people across Togo, Nigeria, Benin, and in Ghana. And they're all men. I have only 3 women. We are now trying to advocate. We are still advocating to get more engineer women into our department. You burn out a lot. And don't be shy. If you want to go for therapy, go for it. If you need counseling, seek. If you work in the corporate world and you're HR, make advocacy for people to talk to you. Don't be like the one carrying mat. You are a source of comfort when you're HR. In my department, I have staff, apart from HR, calling me midnight when they're going through divorce, and I cry with men on phone, 2 a.m. You need to accept that yes, we're humans. You get tired. And if you need a break, please take it. Because if you fall down, the world goes on. COVID, we lost a manager in the morning by 7. By 11, an email was sent, someone has replaced him. Before we even had the burial, before whatever, we got back after COVID. We only once a while, oh, Mr. Prempe, may his soul rest in peace. He's gone. The company is moving on. So for my part of regaining my strength, I write. I have a blog. So I'll share the link with Lady Gina. And I publish every Thursday. And just this Thursday, I wrote on, it's okay to be tired.
Oh.
It's so okay to be tired. Don't fake it. Yes, there are times where you need to fake it to make it because you need to show up. You need to struggle in between. Imagine auditing. It's a whole thing. People are finding fault. You're trying to make it perfect. But it's so okay to be tired. Take a break. If you can't, lock yourself in the toilet for 30 minutes in the morning. Listen to your beautiful early morning affirmations. Listen to your beautiful song. A song that will inspire you. Read something. Watch TikTok, some funny video. Let people's stories inspire you. You become what you feed yourself. If you're always feeding negativity, it won't work. And listen, Karen, you're putting it together so well. You might think you're not. You will get tired, but it is part of life. But you need to navigate and choose, probably apart from the daily path, choose something else. Once a while, can I just walk to the beach at night? Or let me just go my matcha tea Can I get an ice cream? Can I have a cheat day? Let me buy that salmon with mashed potatoes and eat and be so full. Once a while, can I park my car and get an Uber driver to drive me the whole of Accra at night? Try it. It works. We do get tired. The environment sucks. Sometimes I walk to the office, I'm like, I don't want to be here, God. But you show up again because people are looking up to you to support them. So please, we get tired, but we find purpose in being happy through other navigations. Thank you. I think Lydia
Lydia, you
wants
want to add
up.
something? Okay.
Yeah, what I would also want to add is, what else do you love from what you're doing now? Just find it and then try to go. Yeah, same way. It's me as well.
Local travels.
What I do is I love to travel. I go to places where people don't even think of going. Macedonia, Serbia, people are going to Greece, London. No, I've been to all, but I want to go to places where people, and it's quiet, nobody knows you. Yeah, just rejuvenating, you need to find yourself again and come back. That's why Madame is putting together something for us to go. So after working from January till October, you can just go refresh yourself and then come back again. So you need to find yourself, know what you want aside what you're doing, and then you just do that. Yeah. You make money, don't worry, you travel.
You want to add something? No. Okay. Please let's clap for the responses. Miss Karen, your question has been answered. Please travel. Come to Takrady. Coming to Takrady is also traveling. We have places here, it will shock you.
Exactly.
Miss Gina, your hometown? Yes. In the Volta region is there. Please, our final question and then we are out of here. Final question.
Nobody wants to talk again. Okay, so there's a question here for them.
There's a question for them. Okay. If Mohammed will not go to the mountain, okay.
The mountain will move to
So
Mohammed.
please let's listen up. There is a question for you.
So please, as we sit here today and we are walking away, apart from the connections and then looking elegant, what legacy are we giving ourselves? That's my question. We can ponder over it, but take it home and ask yourself, what legacy am I leaving? Am I just a woman of Lifeway? Am I just coming, showing up? What am I doing differently? Let's look at it within ourselves and start creating a legacy for ourselves. That's my question. Thank you.
That's okay.
Lady Jenna, would you like to speak on that? To represent all of us.
Okay, legacy I'm leaving behind. As a woman leader, she asked a question about you being a woman leader. And there is one leadership value that resonates very well with me. That is to lead with care. And I want to be remembered as a woman who developed others, who inspired people, and then a woman who is consistent in her delivery. Not today, I show up a good face, and tomorrow I show up a black face, like I said earlier. I want to be remembered as a woman who was fair and has her integrity. That is.
Thank you very much. And before I get up, we want to say a quick thank you to our sponsors. Virtuous Boardroom, the Bosu Madam herself is here. Please let's give it up for them. They are our main sponsor. And we have, please, is this Emirates or Emirates? Emirates. We have Mint Logistics and and the virtual facilitator. We have Cream and Spice. We have Adonab. We have Topline Beauty Bar. Please let's give it up for them. And then we have Stitches. We have Yesley, our favorites. We have Silvermaid Travels and Butter Queen Bakery. Okay. Do I have to repeat that? Okay, let me just repeat the last one. Stitches, Yesley, Butter Queen Bakery, and Siva May Travels. Thank you for sticking through this segment. Thank you to our panelists. But briefly before we go, please can we have the speakers join us so that we can take a photo before the main party?